Good morning. Give me just a second. I'm trying to set my camera up so that way I'm doing a little bit of sewing this morning. I'm making some fabric strips and I just wanted to move my camera a little bit so that I could see my sewing machine a little bit better. Welcome, welcome. Turn this down. There. I think that's okay. Happy Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome in. I am up early this morning doing some crafting. I have a lot of prep work I've been working on. I have a journal project that I am launching probably later on today. I'm attempting to get it launched later on today. And so I'm just doing a lot of little prep work. I've been doing a lot of work for it already, but I am just kind of like doing some like last minute things, like getting some embellishments and stuff done for this project because it should be a lot of fun. Welcome in. Say hello when you get here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Early this morning. It's actually, 9:15. I actually got started on time. I've actually been up crafting for like over an hour already, like out of bed crafting. I've been up for a while, but I was like on my phone laying in bed, like catching up on my TikToks and stuff like that. But we are going to be making a few different things this morning. I'm working on a few different projects, like mini projects, nothing major, just like some little mini things. I am releasing, hopefully later on today, I am releasing a new mystery. I don't know. I'm still like kind of at loss for words on what to call this. But it's going to be a Fishbowl Pull Journal project. So I've got a bunch of vintage children's hardcover storybooks, and we're going to do fishbowl pulls for them in my Etsy shop. And so it's going to be like a mystery date with a book. But they're going to be like journal prompts. So you'll be able to pull a mystery book, you'll get a book, and then you'll also be able to pull multiple items that you can put into your journal. So you'll have a choice between either 5, 10, or 15 mystery pulls. So you'll get a whole bunch of added things in these mystery pulls that you'll be able to include in your journal. Now, each pull that we do or each purchase that somebody makes will be filmed. So I'll film the pull, I'll film all the different pulls from the accessories that can go with the journal or with the book to make the journal, I should say. And each one will be filmed and posted so whoever buys it will be able to see exactly what their pull was. So this is just an example of one that I did for myself. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in my camera here. Try to put it in here a little bit. I have my camera set up a little differently right now so that way we can see my sewing machine. But I pulled this journal right here, or this book right here, and I've already turned it into a journal. So this will be like the first video in this series just to kind of show you what we're doing. So yeah, there'll be more explanation of this in my upcoming video, which should be later on today. As soon as my video posts, it will be available in my Etsy shop to purchase. So you'll buy the mystery pull, which will give you the hardcover children's book. And then in addition to that, you'll get either 5, 10, or 15 other mystery pulls with that purchase, depending on what you decide. And then those mystery pulls will include all kinds of like page accessories, all kinds of crafting items and things like that that you can use to upcycle your book and turn it into a journal. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So what I am doing right now is one of the things that you're going to be able to get is some of these cute vintage fabric scrap strips. So I am making these little vintage scrap strips right here this morning. And I've already gone ahead and glued my fabric. Well, I've cut out my fabric strips. I've actually gone through a ton of it. I have a whole bag of like just fabric scraps. This is all that I have left of what I was using this morning. I had a whole bag of it. But basically I cut my little scrap fabrics down into little squares like this. And then I cut these strips out of craft paper. So they're like 12-inch strips out of craft paper. I glued the little squares to the craft paper, and now I'm just stitching them. So these are these cute little fabric scrap strips that you'll be able to use in a journal. So I'm making a bunch of them. This is just one of the one of the mystery pulls that you can get. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. So here they are right here. I'm just doing like a simple stitch on these. So I'm just gonna try to get a few of them done here. And then I'm gonna actually start something else. So see, I'm just stitching them to the back of, or I shouldn't say to the back, I'm just stitching them to that strip of craft paper. And then, like I said, these are all vintage fabrics that I've used for other crafting projects. So I'm just using up all of my scraps here today. Trying to clean house. I have a new setup here in my office area, and I'm trying to keep it really organized and neat, and trying to use up a lot of my scraps that I've had bulked up. So how's everybody's Sunday going, or Sunday morning or weekend? I know it might be a little bit loud, and I don't know if this might be shaking my camera a little bit because my camera is attached to my table, but hopefully not too bad. We have been doing projects at home all weekend. We haven't done anything. Next weekend, we are going to Disney. It's Elissa's birthday this week, and so she wanted to go to Disney for her birthday. So she's actually glamping this weekend with her friends. She's 22. She's going to be 22. Like, seriously, I don't know how I feel about having a 22-year-old. Like, I feel like she's still like 15. But yeah, she's going to be 22, and so she went glamping with her friends this weekend. And then we usually go to Disney for her birthday. We were going to do Not So Scary, but she didn't really want to do that. She wanted to do something else. So I think we're going to do like Food and Wine Festival, and I don't know what else. I'm not really sure, but just like a kind of a chill weekend at Disney next weekend. So that will be fun. And then, I mean, that's really all I have other than my work stuff going on coming up soon. I have a full schedule with videos and crafting for this month, especially with this journal project. I have a full month because lots of things will be going in my Etsy shop. Lots of things will be going up in my Patreon. So lots of stuff happening. So I glued all of these little fabric strips down with my Fabrifix before I'm stitching them. This one I think is gonna be crooked. I think I'm going crooked with this one. That's okay. I think this one went a little crooked. It did. It went a little crooked. That's okay, it's still on there. It's still good. I think I only have one more to do. And then I am going to start working on something else. So we're going to put this sewing machine away and I am going to start working on some stacked button charms. That's what we're going to do next. We're going to do some stacked button charms. Can somebody just say hi so that I know that my comments are working, please? I have not seen a comment come in here and I just want to make sure comments are working. Because sometimes with Streamlabs, I don't know if it's working all the time. Hello, thank you. Thank you guys for saying hello. Good, I see you. Okay, good, I'm glad. I was worried that my comments weren't working. Thank you. Hello, Celia, and hello, Jody. Welcome, good morning. Yeah, I literally am still getting used to this whole Streamlabs. Whoops, sorry, I'm bouncing you guys. Streamlabs app. I guess it's just one of those things where you just have to do it to learn it. All right, I'm putting my sewing machine away because I got all of my strips cut. Or I'm sorry, sewed. Okay, that is good. All right, let me move this slightly. I think that's good. So here's the strips. Here's how they came out. I think they're so cute. These are such an easy way to get rid of scraps and turn them into something else a little bit more useful. So you can use these for lots of things. You can use them for page borders. You can use them for, you can cut off little snippets of them and, you know, make tabs out of them on your book pages. You could actually use them down the side of a journal for like decoration. There's a lot. You could make a belly band with them since they are flat on the back. You could put them on a page like this and glue the top and the bottom and make a belly band out of them, and then you could stick something in behind them. But those are my fabric scrap strips. And I love the colors. Love the colors of these. Okay, so that is that. All right, like I said, I am going to be making some button charms. Let me put this is all I have left of that scrap that I was using. I still have a huge big bag of scraps, but this is mostly, these are like my more fall colors that I wanted to use. The other stuff, I have a lot of Christmas scrap. Yes, it would also make a great bookmark. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, there's so many different uses for it. So many different uses. But those will be one of the pulls that you can fishbowl pull for accessories for my upcoming journal kits. So yes, as you can see, I have, these are all of the journal books that you're going to be able to pull. I went ahead yesterday and marked all of my books. These are all of the books that we're doing. This is some of them, but they're all stacked up right here. They all are numbered. So they each have a number, and then when you pull out of the fishbowl, whatever fishbowl pull is, whatever number coordinates with the number on the book is the book that you will get. And then you can choose between 5, 10, or 15 other fishbowl pulls. And some of the other fishbowl pulls are all kinds of other different accessories, such as vintage play money, or rickrack strips, or digital die cut little faces. And there's all kinds of little extras, and I'm adding to this all the time. But these are all the little extras that you'll be able to get with your Fishbowl Pull Journals. So that's what's happening here today. Just I'm making the stuff that is going to go with these journals. All right, so I am going to get out my buttons because I want to do some button charms. I've been wanting to do these for a long time, and I keep putting them off because I always have like other projects going on. But we're going to do some button charms here today. Here's my buttons. I have more also, but I think we'll try to use up those first. What are these? There's some wooden charms. Wooden buttons. Good morning, Kim. Welcome in. If you are just hopping in, welcome in. We are doing random crafting things here this morning. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't done so yet. Make sure you're subscribed and make sure that little notifications bell is set to all so that you receive my notifications. And also, go join my Patreon. The basic membership in my Patreon is free. And I always do kind of like fun extras over there. So very often I'll do like a digital or something, like a freebie of some sort, or there's a lot of different things that I'm going to be adding to my Patreon. So go join at least my Patreon basic membership. I do also have 3 other tiers of membership as well for other crafting stuff. All right, let me grab my, just a second here. I just need to grab some more of my charm making things. I don't know what I'm gonna need here. Maybe some of these. Put that over there for now. And maybe this, maybe that. And maybe this. Okay, so I want to make some stacked button charms. I've never made these before, so you guys are going to be seeing a first time make here today, because I'm not exactly sure how I want to do these. I might need some beads also for a base. What do I want to use for a base? Maybe pearl beads. Maybe I'll use pearl beads for a base. I have a ton of pearl beads. Is it just me, or is YouTube sticking in a ton of ads this morning? I'm seeing a ton of ads pop up here on my channel this morning. I don't choose what goes in here. I let YouTube pick, and they sometimes, different times of the day, they just put in random ads all over the place. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to set up to make these. I have stuff everywhere, so I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I want here to use. So I want to do a stacked button charm. And what I mean by that is I want to do, like, I've seen these button charms before where there's just basically a stack of buttons on a little charm hanger, and they are so cute. So that's what I want to attempt to do. There's like different colors, different sizes. I want to try to kind of stick with like the fall colors. But I'm just trying to decide. Let's see. Like I said, I've never made these, so I'm gonna kind of have to figure out how to do these. I'm thinking I'm gonna put a little pearl bead at the bottom, and I might even put, yeah, okay. So I think I'm gonna put a little pearl bead at the bottom. And then I'm just going to, like, this would be a good one to start with because it's already like bulked together. They're already together. So let me see. So I could do like maybe 6 buttons. Like this, like a little stack of buttons like this. And don't mind my nails. Oh my goodness, my nails are so horrible. I need to take my nail polish off. They're terrible. But yeah, like, so like a little stack of beads, like, I'm sorry, a little stack of buttons like this. And then maybe one more pearl or something on top. Like that. All right, so this is, like I said, we're just playing around here. All right, I'm gonna make a little loop at the top. This might be a little too big. Let's see if I find my... Where did my snips go? Right here. And then I'm just gonna twist the top into a little loop. So it makes like a little charm like this. That's a super basic, simple one, but like that's the idea. That's the idea right there. So I can do lots of other type of things with this. I could put a little jump ring at the top. This could go on a little safety pin, or it could go on another little lobster claw clip. But I'm just gonna make a bunch of these like little charms with buttons. All right, so let's try one that's a little different, because this is pretty basic. That's kind of like a basic one. But I was just trying to figure out how I wanted to do these. So I like these long, these are like long pins, long jewelry pins. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has packs of these like little jewelry findings, and they have these like long jewelry pins in them. So you can definitely get those. there. I think that's where I've gotten mine. And then you can also use, they have the little jewelry findings thing at Dollar Store has, they have the little base cups like that right there. It looks like a little flower. And we can put this through the center and it creates like a little seat for whatever bead or what, whatever. I just put like a little bead on top. So it kind of like holds it on there if the hole of the bead is too big for the pin. All right, so let's do some larger sizes. Let's do this one and that one. And this one. If you have a large selection of beads, I'm sorry, I keep saying beads. If you have a large selection of buttons that you want to use, this is definitely a good option for using up some of your buttons. I'm going to use some of these other buttons in here for these little charms. These are just easy, like super easy. Let's see, anything else in here that I want to use? That's too big. Oh, here's another little yellow one. Sorry, you probably hear Sean in the background. I don't know what he's talking to a neighbor, I think. He's talking to the neighbor. So that's kind of pretty. I'm just going to keep it simple. And then we'll put another little pearl at the top. Like that. Yeah, just simple. And like I said, I want to do like fall colors. So I don't know. I like how these kind of spin and twist. All right, there's that. All right. All right, there's another one. Just simple little charms. Cute little charms. All right. Let's put the yellow away and let's try a different color. Or actually you can mix and match a few colors. Let's do a green. I have a bunch of these like neon green colored buttons. I like using these little bases because it gives it an extra little shine at the bottom of the charm. All right, let's do some of these green ones because I have a ton of these green ones. I think these green ones came from the Dollar Tree. 4, 5. We'll do 5 on that one. And then maybe like a cute little decorative one at the top. And then another little pearl. I'm just clipping off the top of these because they're long and I don't need them that long. So how I do the little loop is I have these little pliers. These pliers, I got a set off of Amazon. I'll see if I can find it and link it after this live. But these are great little, I don't know if they're considered needle nose pliers, but they're the little tiny, almost like needle nose pliers, but they have rounded tongs or rounded points. So it's really good for rounding your jewelry pieces or charms or whatever. So all I do is I basically bend at the top. So I'll bend it right to the side, and then I'll go to the end. I don't know if you can see it here. I'll go to the end and I'll just, hold it at the tip, and then I'll just turn. And then I'll turn and grab. And it makes a little loop. And then you can kind of straighten it out. Bend it so that it's straight. And there you have your little loop so that you can, attach this to whatever you're going to attach it to. All right, so that is a cute one. How about some brown ones? Some brown. Actually, I like these ones. Holy advertisements. Oh my goodness. Holy advertisements on here this morning. Lots of advertisements. If you guys could give this video a thumbs up, that would be very helpful. Or say hello in the comments below. All right, so there we go. Let's do, what do I want to do for this one? I like these, what is that called? I forget what that coloring is called. It's kind of like, there's a name for it, and it's like, I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of what that coloring is called, but it's pretty. I'm gonna do some browns on this one. Few different sizes, I think. I'm gonna start with the larger and then maybe do some smaller. Maybe do a light brown mixed in, a little brown at the top, like that. That's cute. Top it off with a little pearl. Clip the top. And make my loop. These are so easy, and they are so cute too. So easy and so cute. So these, in about 5 minutes, we've done 4 cute little button charms. They're very cute. Let's do one with this color button. Do those. So I'm just starting with like the largest buttons first. Kind of going largest to smallest. You could put a little charm at the bottom of these. If you have the little findings that have the loop at the bottom, you could do a little charm at the bottom, which I think I might do. I think I might see if I can find a couple little charms, because I have a couple of these with the loops at the bottom. That one is too long. Oops, I had to clip this one. It's a little too long. There we go. All right, I'm going to do one more with a loop at the bottom, like these two right here. That way I can put charms on those. And let's see, what color do we want? Let's do one that will go with my book. Here's my journal. Let's do a blue one, or a blue and green. Yeah, let's do a blue and green one. So let's see, I'm going to use, I think, maybe this color. We'll do 6 buttons. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do 3 of these. See if I can find 1, 2. Let's do that one. Okay, and I'll do a loop at the bottom of this one. Find one with a loop. This one? Nope. Oh, here's one. All right. Okay, so here's another one with a loop. I'm gonna do, how do I want to do this? Do I want to do every other? Yeah, let's do every other. So we'll do a green, blue, green, blue, green, blue. That's pretty. I love how these spin. I can tell right now, if I have one of these hanging on a journal, when I'm journaling, I'm going to be playing with these, spinning these little things. Hello, World Peace. I like that name, World Peace. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. All right, yes, I like this one. Let me trim this one off. Oops. Okay. All right, there's that one. All right, let's add some dangles. Let me see if I have some charms, and let's add some charms to these. All right, let me get my box of charms. Give me a minute here. I need a sip of my iced coffee too. Oops, sorry guys. Bouncing you around here. Okay. All right, let's see. Charms. What do I want to put for charms on one of these? All right, I have one of these really cute lock and key charms. See these little lock and key charms? Those are adorable. I might put one of those on one. Also, I have some like initial charms. Let's see. I have a lot of different things. I have a flower charm, which that might be cute on something. Let me see. Oh, this is super cute. That actually would be really cute on the one I'm doing. I like that one. It's a little teal flower. And then I also have, oh, let's see. I'm trying to find like things that would go good with the theming, like childhood memories. There's a little star, little unicorn. There's a little ruler. The little ruler is cute. I like that one. I'm going to do the little ruler. Let's see if there's anything else in here. I think I like those. I also have little keys too. You could do like a little key. I have tons of little keys. I have some Halloween ones. I have some regular ones. Lots of little keys. But I think I'm going to keep the ones I have. I like those. For at least the 3 that I'm going to do right now. All right, so I've got 3 little charms here. Let's get our little jump rings. These are jump rings. You can get these at the Dollar Tree too. These are those tiny little rings that you can use to attach charms or jewelry to other things. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Good morning from Hobie. Is it Hobie? Hobie Sound? Where is that cat? Where is that? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Oops. What's up? What? Hobie Sound? Have you ever heard of that? Or Hobie. Hobie Sound? Or Hobe Sound? It's somewhere in Florida. All right, I'm just opening up one of these little jump rings. And I'm going to attach it to the bottom of my little charm here, my little button charm. Right through the loop. And then I'm going to attach my other little charm to the jump ring near Stewart. I don't even know where Stewart is. Where it's down in South Florida. Is it like Miami South? North of West Palm Beach. Okay, gotcha. I know where you are now. Yes, I know where you are. Other side of the state. Because I'm in Sarasota. So, other side of the state. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. I love the little ruler. That one is fun. I really like that one. All right, so there's one. Here is the other one. Oh my goodness, YouTube. Why are you putting in so many ads? Sorry, I don't know why they're putting in so many ads. It's crazy. I feel like maybe because it's a Sunday, like they think everybody's like watching YouTube and they're just throwing in ads left and right here today. All right, so this one I'm going to put this like brown colored one. I'm going to do the little lock and key. Oops. So yeah, you open up those little jump rings and then you just pinch them shut. Just make sure they're pinched shut tightly because if you don't, they will come undone. Or they will, the charm will fall off. There we go. That one has got a little lock and key on it. That one is so cute too. All right, this is the one I'm going to do for my journal book. I picked this little, just a cute little like flower dangle right there. Yes. Oh, you're original from Abington. Okay. Yeah, I'm originally from, well, I was born in Petersham. Do you know where, not born there. I was born in Worcester, but I grew up in Petersham, Massachusetts. And I don't know, that's in the center of the state. And then we lived in Massachusetts. Well, I've lived in Athol, I've lived in Orange. We've lived in Massachusetts until we moved in 2014 to New York. And then we lived in Saratoga Springs, New York for quite a while. And then we bought a house up near Lake George, and we lived in Lake George for 5 years. And then from there, we moved down here. So we sold our house in Lake George and moved to Sarasota. And we've been here for just over 3 years. And I love it down here. I would never move back north again. But I think we're going to move like more inland. I like Sarasota, but it's gotten so built up and so expensive that we wanted to either build a house or buy some land or whatever, and you can't even do any of that around here. Like, you cannot even find anything that's remotely reasonable in the Sarasota area. So I think we're going to go more inland and either build or buy a house, or if we don't build our own house, I want to find like a 1950s house that I can renovate, like a mid-century house to renovate. And so, yeah, we're just kind of hoping that the market goes down here. It has been going down. So that's our plan. That's our plan. I think we're going to keep our house that we're in now as like our vacation house, and either rent it out or, let family stay here or whatever on vacation, because we're fairly close to the beach here. We're like a 5-minute drive from the water. So you oh, you can't even get insurance near here anymore. You can't get insurance. Like, it's impossible to get insurance here. Like, that's the other thing. You cannot get, like, nobody will insure this area. It's terrible. And after this last flood that we just had, a month ago, it's going to be even worse. It's awful. Yes. Worcester, lots of friends. Yeah, awesome. 25 years now, retired and moving north and inland. Yes, so that's what we're doing too. I don't want to say necessarily north, maybe a little bit north, but I would love to be closer to Disney because we're huge Disney fans. We're actually heading there this coming weekend. And we're annual pass holders. So for us, I mean, if we leave here at like 6 a.m. when there's no traffic, we can get to Disney in about an hour and 40 minutes. But on a normal day, which is most of the time, it takes us 3 hours to get to Disney from here. So that's the thing. The traffic is terrible. The traffic has just gotten terrible down here. So I would love to be, I don't know. I'm a country girl. I would love to be a little bit more in the country. I'd love to have like a little bit more land. I'd love to have like a little bit more privacy than we have here in Sarasota. But I don't know. We're still unsure what we want to do. But we're definitely going to be doing something probably within the next year here. Yeah, oh, you're 1 mile from the ocean? Yeah, we're close to downtown. We're close to the bay, which is literally like a 5-minute drive. It's probably maybe a couple miles. It's not far at all, like to the Bay of Sarasota. If we want to go to the beach for us, we have to go over the Ringling Bridge and go to, like, the closest beach for us is Lido Beach, which is it's on Lido Key. And that takes a little bit longer because you got to cross the bridge, and then usually traffic is a little bit slower. So, I mean, maybe 10 or 15 minutes to get to the beach for us. But Lakeland, Sebring, Leesburg. Yes, me too. I want a garden and a pool. I miss my pool so much. In New York, we had like, if I could have taken my house in New York, picked it up and brought it down here, I would have been completely happy because I loved my house in New York. I loved the layout. We had a beautiful pool. We had we had almost a 5,000 square foot house. We had plenty of privacy. I had a garden. I had a nice, huge, big backyard for my kids. We had a nice big porch on the front of our house. Like, it was pretty much exactly what I wanted. However, it wasn't where I wanted it. I hate the winters up north. The winters are terrible. They last like 8 months out of the year, I feel. Like, we had very few like warm days, and I do not like the snow. I don't like the ice. I don't like the cold weather. So that's the main reason we moved down here. Linda, maybe you can show me a DIY Christmas gift. I have tons of Christmas DIYs on my channel. If you go back and look at one of my Christmas playlists, I have tons of Christmas DIYs on my channel. Yes, there's tons and tons and tons of them. So you could go through the Christmas playlist, and I'm sure you could find something that you could make. Yes. Yep. Ringling Bridge, Lido. Yeah, no, I like to visit up north. Like, now is the time of year where it's beautiful up north, like September into October. It's like the leaves are starting to change. The weather is so nice up there. But then come October, from like October through May is cold and rainy and miserable. So, all right, so I am done with these for right now. I only made 6 for now. I'm probably going to make more. But I did 3 that don't have dangles, and then I have 3 that did have dangles for the little button charms. So those are a few things made. Let me see, what are we doing for time here? I only have about 10 more minutes because I only do a live for about an hour when I do my lives. So I've got about 10 more minutes. I don't think that's going to be enough time to do another project that I wanted to do. I wanted to do book page buttons. I can do some book page envelopes though. I might do some book page envelopes. All right, let me just put these away really quickly. And then we might be able to pound out some book page envelopes. Here, that there. Oh, awesome. Are you subscribed to my channel? Make sure you're subscribed. And I also have a Patreon page, and the basic Patreon membership is free. And a lot of times what I will do is I will post like early, like if I'm doing something special, I'll post it ahead of time on Patreon. Like Patreon's like the first to know about releases in my Etsy shop, or I'll do like freebies of some sort, or I try to do like for my Patreon members, whether you're a basic or a paid member, I'll do like kind of like ahead of time things. So go subscribe, or I should say go join my Patreon as well. Okay, so really quickly here, I want to make some, I've done these before. I don't know if I can fit that in there. I want to make some book page envelopes. And I have this book right here. Oh, this is the book that I made my, I was like, I know I have book pages. These are the pages from the children's book that I did my journal. This actually will be a tutorial. This is the first video tutorial coming up for this series, and I'm hoping to get this launched tonight. So I have some book pages. Let me put this over here. Don't need that. I want to make some envelopes out of these book pages. I honestly have never seen so many ads on YouTube as I have seen this morning. I think I've hit my skip button 10 times already. Is it as bad for you guys? All right, so I am just taking some book pages, and these are super easy to do. So easy. You can, here's my cutter. Here it is. I have a cutter because I'm going to cut this down a little bit because I don't want this that big. So I'm just going to cut it down. Just cut off like the white edges. I want smaller envelopes here. And I'll do like right there. Did that even cut? I think I need a new blade on this thing. I don't even think that cut. Oops. Yeah, this did not cut. Look at it. I need a new blade for sure. Or I think just a new cutter. I don't know if you can buy new blades for these. That cut it so bad. Let me cut it again. There we go. All right. So there is my book page. Now, I mean, you can just take a basic book page and make an envelope out of it if you want. And you can do a really basic, simple envelope where you're just folding the envelope up, or you fold the bottom up. You don't quite fold it in half. Fold it so that you have like a little flap at the top, and then you just fold that little flap at the top down. And there's your envelope right there. And then you can staple the sides if you want to, which this is like super basic, simple little mini envelope. You can do something like that. I wanted to do a little bit of, I got a kit. And if you watched my last live, I did a live where I did an unboxing, the Grabby Box unboxing. And in the Grabby Box, there were some stencils. Actually, I have it right here, some stencils. And so I wanted to do a little bit of stenciling on these just to make them a little bit, I don't know, they're just kind of plain as is. So I want to use some of these stencils, or a couple of them. Let's see, what do I want to use? Let's see what there is. Look at all the stencils that came in this kit. There's tons of them. I like the pumpkins. I'm going to do a pumpkin since we're trying to keep this a fall theme. I don't want to do Halloween though. I don't want to do like witch hats, or I don't want to do like jack-o'-lanterns. I just want to do pumpkins. I want it to be more fall themed. I like the little stars too. I think I'll do those. Yeah, the rest of them are kind of more Halloween-y, but we'll use those. All right, and then I want to use, let's see, I'm gonna just grab another piece, another book page. And I'm just using this book page to do my stenciling on, so I don't get it on my mat. I'm gonna use my orange ink. This ink came with that Grabby Box also. I'm going to use my orange ink, and then I'm also going to use one of these little brushes. These are makeup brushes that I got at Dollar Tree, but I love them for like stenciling. All right, so I'm opening up my paper. Here's my little envelope that we just kind of folded. These are super simple. I'm opening these up. Oh, you just got that box too? Yes. I know, it's a good one. It sold out last year. If anybody still wants it, I think it's still available. If you use the code WICKED15, you get a 15% off discount when you check out. I got a code for it, so if anybody wants the Grabby box again, I think that code is still good. I think they still have the Halloween boxes. I could be wrong. I know last year they sold out, but the code is WICKED15, all one word. You know those small fabric rolls at the Dollar Tree? Yes. I mean, I get a lot of Dollar Tree stuff. Do you think one roll will be just enough to make a Barbie doll dress? Probably. Those are usually pretty large squares of fabric that they roll up. So I would say yes. All right, so let's do this the little stars on the background. So I'm just gonna lay this on top of my little book page. I'm gonna take some of my orange, and I'm just gonna use this little brush, and I'm just gonna go around like that, just to make some stars. So you can see the little stars on there now. I'm not doing the whole thing, I'm just doing a little bit. And then you can kind of go around the edges too. I like to go around the edges as well, kind of blend it in. All right, so there's that. I'm actually doing it upside down. I don't want to do it upside down. The stars are fine, but all right. And then I'm going to take a different color ink. This is my ground espresso. This is the archival ink. It's a little darker. And let's put a pumpkin on here with that one. So I'll just do the pumpkin at the bottom down here. Again, I'm just going to use a little bit of that on my brush, and I'm just gonna do the pumpkin like that, so you can see the little pumpkin. Oh, I did it upside down. I think I did, because I folded it like that. Oh, let's do one here, because I folded it the other way. Let's do a pumpkin right there. But this is just a kind of an easy way to decorate up some book page, and to turn it into something else, like turn it into something a little bit more, I don't know, a little more useful. Another piece of ephemera that you can put in a journal. And I'm just, again, just stressing around the edges here. Now, if you want to jazz it up even more, what you can do is, let me grab, I think I have a hole punch. Not a hole punch, a circle punch. Where did I put my circle punch? Here's a circle punch. So here again is my envelope. This is my top flap that's gonna fold over. Right at the front, right here of my envelope, I'm gonna just punch a little half circle. Sometimes it makes it easier when there's like a little half circle like this, so that you know it's like a pocket to put something in. So I'm just punching a little half circle there, and then you can go ahead and distress that so you can see it a little bit better, like that. You can also round your edges out. Like I said, you can staple this shut, or you could put some little something on the sides. Let me see if I have any. Oh, you know what? I have this. This might be perfect. I have some more little scrap fabric. Let's do this. Let's take some of this scrap fabric. I'm cutting a little strip just big enough for the side of this, and I'm just gonna staple it on. Just like that, just a little staple on both sides. I'm gonna do it on the other side also. This is like a little makeshift envelope. Oh, I am not a huge sewer, Lunda. Is that Lunda? Like I am not good. I can do basic sewing, but I can't sew. Like I'm not one to sew like clothing. I don't think that's my cup of tea. I'm not that good at sewing, especially little things like that. Yeah, that's not really my cup of tea. Like I am more the craft, like I can craft it. Like I could probably take fabric and craft it and glue it and stuff like that. But as far as sewing fabric, like making something small like that, an outfit small, I'm probably not the person to ask for that. All right, so here is like a little envelope, just a little random, quick, easy envelope that you could put in a journal. Again, you could put this on a page somewhere. You could glue it down. You could even do something decorative to the top little closure as well. You could put maybe lace or something up there. I don't know if I have any lace. I've been using up all of these fabrics. I like to sew, but I'm not like, I don't have a whole lot of time to sew because I'm like, I have so much other stuff that I have going on. I will sew if it like if it's something that I'm doing for a project, like if I need something stitched, like stitching these things together that I did earlier. Like I stitched all those together because that's just a simple, easy stitch. And it's not like a whole lot of thinking. But as far as like stitching, like making clothing, like you have to have a lot of patience for that, and I just don't have a lot of patience. So this is cute. This is just a little fabric strip. I'm sorry, a little ribbon. You know, I could put that on the top. I'm just looking through my fabric scraps just to see what I have, what else I have to kind of add to this. I'm just going to glue that. I'm going to glue that right to the top of this little envelope. Yeah, I mean, it's a really easy way to use up book pages. Like if you're making a journal and you're taking the book pages out of like the cover and the back of the book to make a journal, you get all these extra book pages. So I usually will use some of them in the journal itself, but I always end up with tons of these extra book pages. So I like to use them for other things. So this is like one good idea for kind of using up those book pages. So, and like I said, this is true junk journaling because I am using all of my scraps junk that I've used for other projects. And, so there's like just a little flap like that. And again, you could do more, like I feel like I think I like the pumpkin. I'm going to do another pumpkin, but I'm going to do this one in orange. What I have found with these, with these inks from Grabby is they are very bright. They are very bright. Another little pumpkin on there. So yeah, you could easily make a bunch of these little envelopes like this. And you could do all kinds of different, all kinds of different things. You could do different fabric scraps on them. You could do different stenciling. You could do, what I've been wanting to do lately, which I haven't done in a while, is I've been wanting to do fabric, quilting. Like fabric quilting, but not by stitching, by sewing. Like, so basically you would cut a bunch of little squares of scrap fabric, like little like 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch or 1 inch by 1 inch squares, and you glue them all onto a sheet of paper. So you have like a glued quilt effect. So that's something that you could do on like the front of it or whatever. But yeah, so that is something else that I'm going to do. I'm actually over my time here today. We've been on for an hour already. So I am going to hop off only because I have other things I got to get done here today. I've got some more video editing so I can get this next video up on my channel. But thank you guys so much for sticking around with me this morning and doing a little odds and end crafting here. Like I mentioned, be on the lookout for a new video that's coming hopefully tonight. That is the introductory video for our Fishbowl Pull Journals that we're going to be doing. So that will be the next video in this series. And all month long, the theming for my videos is like vintage autumn childhood memories. So anything revolving around like vintage autumn childhood memories, we're going to be doing a lot of crafts and journal items, like ephemera things for that theming. So give this a big thumbs up today. Again, make sure you're subscribed. We will see you guys in the next video. And yes, make sure that your notifications are set to all so you receive my notifications whenever I go live again. I probably will be going live again maybe the middle of the week, Tuesday or Wednesday. And then also I have quite a few videos. Well, definitely one either tonight or tomorrow morning, and then another one later on the week. All right, have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you guys again soon, and take care, guys. Have a good one.